Hey, this is Lacey, your Las Vegas gal. I'm here with my good friend Amber Coleman.
Hello.
From Guild Mortgage. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good
It's always a
because
good day when we're with Lacey.
Amber gave me some really
I'm excited for this.
exciting information today. So if you're joining us live, you're in for a treat. If you happen to have seen a few of our videos in the past, Amber and I have done a couple, but one of our more recent videos was actually really popular. A lot of people watched it. It was about free money, baby.
We love free money.
We love free money. So if there's even an inkling or a thought that you might want to buy a house here in Las Vegas or Henderson or move to Las Vegas, or if you're already here and you're thinking about buying, today is the day, my friends. We are here to announce, drum roll.
Yes. Because it is so exciting.
It's so big. Free money.
But like true free money
without legit free
strings
money.
attached.
Legit free money.
Yeah, legit free money.
So we're going to talk about the program that just got released today. And if you watched our video previously, we did it like right in the beginning of the year, or earlier, last year.
I think it
December.
was last year, yeah, at the end of the year, yeah.
We did a December show, I'm going to fix this camera. Here we go. We did a December video, and we talked about how there's a lot of programs that come out each year that are all about free down payment assistance, free money, free money. It's truly free. So by saying free this many times, you have to believe us when we say it's free. So we're prepping you in December saying, get ready, get your ducks in a row.
You have to jump on.
You got to
jump.
They come
out. Yeah.
Today's the day we got to jump. So let's talk about it. Give us the download. Give us the good news. Almighty Amber.
Well, do you want me to tell you like the last time it came out?
Yes. Give us the historical. I'm going to eat a piece of chocolate because we
love chocolate and
Valentine's Day. Go ahead.
So the last time it came out, I didn't take it. I didn't take it seriously because there's always usually strings attached to these kind of things. So this time, by the time I really realized it was pretty major free money,
too damn late.
Low interest rates, given a large amount, a large sum to people, I realized that I did a seminar and then it was too late. Like by the time I did something to show people, here's what's out there. The money was all gone. They went from one day I called in and they were at $8 million. Within a week, it was gone. $8 million. It's gone.
Bad.
Within a week.
We're not in that situation now. There's more money.
Right now, it's just coming out. They've just announced it, but it hasn't even been released yet. It doesn't even come out until next week.
So this is a preview.
So this is exciting stuff right now. And I haven't watched it on the news, but they did announce that Nevada did get a big sum of money, like government money. So
this government wants Nevada to succeed, and we do too.
Yes, we do. We're all over that.
Give us the scoop. Tell us what's up.
Okay, so here's what the program is, and honestly, I didn't think it would come out again, but it's the same thing that was before. It's called Hope Brings You Home, and what it does is in certain zip codes of Las Vegas, and we can go over all those zip codes, but in certain zip codes in Las Vegas, it's going to give you $20,000. Yeah, $20,000.
For real?
I'm serious. Like $20,000.
I thought it was gonna be like 5 or 6, and I'm really surprised because I hadn't looked at the details before we got on the video.
So it could pay for your down payment, pay for your closing costs, and typically what the down payment assistance programs do.
To cry.
Sorry. I know, right? That's why I'm so excited. I call Lacey.
We gotta do a video tonight.
So usually when down payment assistance programs give you money, there's strings attached, like they have higher rates, that kind of thing. No, this one doesn't. These rates are good.
Free money.
The only really thing that they hold you to is you have to keep it for 3 years. But why wouldn't you?
3 years. That's what you need to keep it for anyway, to like recoup expenses.
Yeah,
and stuff, and to let it appreciate a little bit. Yeah. Because, ladies and gentlemen, buying a house is a long-term investment, and so many people have an unfortunate understanding based on HGTV and Bravo that you can buy a house and flip it and make a ton of money tomorrow. That can happen, but it is not very common. When you buy real estate, you should always think of it as a long-term investment. We'll be reading the messages in a minute. Thanks, JT. I see you. But P.S., we're going to take Q&A. We're ready for your questions. If you have them, start popping them in that message. Let's hear more details.
Okay, so
20 grand,
20,000. If that doesn't excite
3
you.
3 years. Okay, what else do we have?
So that, I mean, I can go over the guidelines of them. Is that kind of what you want me to do?
Give some details so people realize those strings that they're maybe concerned about are not really there.
Because it is for certain zip codes. So I think we should probably just post that. Do you want to post it later, the zip codes,
let's start.
Or do you want to go through them?
No, that's a lot of zip codes.
It's a lot of zip codes.
That's a good thing. It's a lot of zip codes.
Yeah, it does have a lot of zip codes to it.
Let's talk about the qualifying criteria.
Okay. So you have to buy within certain areas of town.
Okay.
So there's zip codes attached to it. Those zip codes are going to get really popular. So it's time to look now. Like right now. So you're able to use it for your closing costs and your down payment.
That's awesome.
Which means that you don't need to come in with anything. No,
so you could literally come in zero down.
Like some grants, they just go for closing costs, and you have to come in with your down payment.
Right.
Some grants are just for your down payment.
Right. But
right. And then you have to get closing costs from the seller. This covers both. So in this and in this market right now, because it's pretty. Like you're seeing it out there, it's pretty hard to get anything from the sellers because it's kind of turning into a seller's market, right?
The market has turned up. It's literally, I said to everybody, everybody got out of their holiday coma and slumber, woke up and said, I'm going to go buy a house in Las Vegas. And everything went from houses sitting on the market 30, 60, 90, 150 days to 2 days, 1 day, multiple offers on every home. So it's a jungle out there for sure. And we're just kind of, taking our knife and swatting down the trees as we can. But we're doing great things with our clients. We just ask for a little patience and not to fall completely head over heels in love with the house unless we know we can get it for you. But other than that, it's growing, it's booming. So
it's a good place to buy.
And it is tough to get stuff from the seller right now because the sellers have multiple offers. Why would they give you closing cost assistance if they have other offers that aren't asking for it?
Well, now you don't need to.
These programs are what we need.
Yeah, because usually people will need. Okay, so you have to make under 98,500 household income. So like a husband and a wife working in a house together,
right?
2 people working in a house together. Combined income has to be under 98,500.
Okay. Now, can I ask a silly question? And maybe somebody's thinking of this. So what if I'm married, or what if I'm not married? What if I have a boyfriend and we live together and I want to buy the house in my name? His name isn't going to go on the loan. Do they count his income?
In the past, this program didn't.
Okay.
They only counted. Yeah, because it's coming out brand new. So it only counted the person who was going on the loan in the past. But other programs that this same company has put out, for grant programs, it's changed within the last year to where it does count anybody that's living in the house.
Yes.
So it could add both of them in now.
So we just have to ask the question when it's finally released next week and be able to identify what's what. But that might be an option.
I'll have the full guidelines. Right now I have the bullet points.
Oh, tell me more. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to give you the money. Like we already talked about, you have to keep it for 3 years. So after 3 years, what they gave you is forgivable.
Do you have to live in it?
You do have to live in it.
Okay.
It has to be owner occupied.
Owner occupied for 3 years. How many of you people are living in an apartment that you've been in for 3 years, or you've been renting the same house for 3 years? So 3 years goes by like that.
It does. It goes by super fast.
All right. What else? What else?
And then as far as the debt to income ratio, we have a certain requirement that we need for the debt to income ratio. So between everybody, your bills, your house, we're going to need to be at 45%. I know it's probably kind of confusing, right? To say it like that.
So to explain what that means is basically your income and your debt, they line them up. You can't have more than 45% debt out of what you make each month.
So sometimes people get confused because they'll say, well, I don't have any bills, so my debt to income ratio is good. So how the debt to income ratio is you have to add your new house payment. So the house that you're buying, you're going to add that and included anything that's on your credit report. So student loans, car payments, credit cards, all of that's going to be added together. And then we're going to divide it by your income.
And here's the great news. You don't have to do any of that math.
No, I'll do it.
They'll do it for you. And what I love about Amber, and I say this all the time, and I just want you to know I'm speaking from my heart when I say it, she genuinely cares. She is not only someone who genuinely cares, but if you can't, for some reason, your debt to income's funky or you have a weird credit thing or whatever, she ain't going to let you go. She's going to hang on to you and go, let's figure it out together. So she's awesome. There's zero judgment allowed. What are we calling this? Judge-free zone. And she means it. And I don't even get to know any of that information when I'm your realtor. So, or my team too. So, okay, what else?
I mean, that's pretty much
so
it. 98,000. The highest that you can go into a home price is 400,000.
And that can get you so much house here in Las Vegas. Oh my gosh. I just bought a house with my daughter for $239,000. And it's a 1,400 square foot 3-bedroom house.
Get you a pretty nice house.
Big old house.
The only thing that you have to kind of look at is 400,000 is the max if you do the conventional side of it. If you do the FHA side of it, then you have their limits, which is 345 in Clark County.
Right. So we can, again, don't worry about all these numbers. We'll work it out later. Just you need to know if you might qualify for this program. So 98.5 up to 400,000 for the house price.
For conventional, 345 for FHA. And that's the loan amount.
Okay.
So, and then your FICO score needs to be a 660 for FHA or a 640 for conventional.
Now, if we're losing you right now because you think your credit is less than that, don't stop watching.
Remember the judge-free zone that we just talked about.
Judge-free zone. Here's one thing that I think you do best. Amber is not somebody who's going to say, I'll fix your credit for $89 a month. I'll fix your credit for $1,000 flat fee. She's going to get on the phone and help you figure out what's going on with your credit. If you are just even a little bit below or even a lot below, because I've even been there, and she's helped me fix mine and my husband's and my daughter's. I mean, she's just done so many wonderful things for my clients and even my own personal family. So even if that 660 or 640 scares you, don't let it scare you. Still call. We have a link in the comments below, guys, and I'm actually going to paste it here too into the, or not, link in the description, pardon me. And then we're going to have a link in the comment here. Fill that form out. Please fill it out. We will call you. We'll set up a call. Let's figure it out. Don't think you know your score, because I guarantee if you're paying for Credit Karma or any of those other services, your score is not the same as what she's going to see.
It's never the same. Never the same. It's always different.
So, yeah. Okay, what else?
And honestly, sometimes your credit is just a simple, easy fix.
Yeah, like, I mean, it could be a phone call.
It's not, one phone call or one change to a balance or something like that. So it's definitely worth a phone call, especially for $20,000.
And honestly, the goal is to help you get into a house. I don't care if you buy a house now or in 25 years or never. I want you to love living in Las Vegas. But when I work with someone like Amber, who I know can make it happen, there's no reason for you not be a homeowner and earn the fruits of your labor and really be able to see that home grow and evolve and really appreciate over time. And then you have a little nest egg that you can cash out and put into something else. It's the best investment for you ever. So,
I mean,
we can go on for now.
Yeah, we could go on for hours because I do really, truly do believe that it's the best.
Revisit the whole list again because I keep interrupting. Sorry.
Well, the other thing, just to reiterate, is it has to be primary residence.
Can't rent it out. Yeah.
And the other thing that we run into the grants is sometimes people move in here from a different state. They want to do the grant, but you have to actually be here, like
physically be here.
Yeah, your work, you have to physically be in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. Okay, so if you're watching this and that just made you sad, don't let it make you sad. There are other programs available.
There are definitely other programs, and we can talk about that too.
Yeah, and we will give a few of the zip codes before we end the thing, but it's a lot. So just know that if you guys, if you want those zip codes or want any more information, there is a link that I've put in the comments and also in the description below. We would be happy to share that information with you. It's not a hook and a lure to get you in. It's just not really easy to communicate this number of zip codes. It's a lot in this format.
Yeah,
so don't worry if you just got here. We're going to revisit everything. We're talking free money, free money, and we're just walking through the requirements for this amazing program.
And then the other one is you can't have ownership in another property.
Okay.
So
if you own a house, you have to either sell it or or you can be a first-time home buyer. Okay.
Yeah.
You're supposed to turn off your phone when we do these live videos. Have I not taught you anything? Never? Just kidding. So let me run through these things while she's working on that. So income limit. So they're going to give you 20 grand that can go towards both closing costs and your down payment. Amazing. You can still combine this with an FHA loan, which only requires the 3.5% down. So that money can go a lot further for you. You can also use it with conventional if you don't need the 3.5%.
So I mean, and if you go, like, if you look it up, it's going to say down payment equals 10% of purchase price up to $20,000. So you could use it towards down payment and closing costs.
Amazing. Amazing. The other stuff was you were saying for 3 years, you got to stay in the house. You have to live in the home. It's in certain zip codes, which we will walk through in a few minutes, so hang tight.
And just so that you know, it's a 30-year fixed mortgage, so it's not like an ARM or anything like that. The rate is very attractive. And the rate's going to change daily, so it's hard to say what it is.
That's why we can't say it. We can just say it's very attractive.
Yeah, because they're going to post it daily, like what it is, but it's
very attractive. Very attractive.
We even did that in Synchrony. Did you see that?
Very attractive. Okay, sorry. We're a little loopy. It's late. It's late. Okay. We're working late for you. Just FYI, I drove across town, which was only 20 minutes because that's how awesome Las Vegas is. But I did drive across town just to do this video with you guys. So, okay, so $98,500 is the income limit, household income limit. Home price below $400,000, which is going to get you a lot here in Las Vegas. Yeah. My house isn't even worth $400,000. Okay, you guys, like, it's going to get you a lot.
You can buy a lot in Las Vegas for that.
Yeah.
And that's for conventional. Conventional, you have to have a 640 or above FICO. FHA 660. FHA's limit's going to be
A little bit different, lower.
345.
So, again, don't worry about the credit stuff. Just call. We'll talk you through that. Must live in it as a primary residence. You cannot own another home. So if you own another house now, put it on the market so we can take advantage of this program. We gotta live. We have a little bit of time, okay?
Especially if they're moving fast, right?
You better be moving fast. We warned you in December this was coming. I mean, you guys know this was coming, right? And then of course the underwriting stuff, making sure that everything is
the standard guidelines.
Then you provide pay stubs or whatever it is. So
it's
amazing.
All their stuff. I'm super excited about it.
She called me in a panic. We have to do a video.
Oh, because it came out 2 years ago, and I feel like I missed the boat, and there was so many people that could have benefited from it.
Yeah.
And now these things don't come out very often, and the money doesn't stick around very long.
And it's a fixed rate, right? I'm seeing some people come.
It's a 30-year fixed rate.
Yeah, and the rates are very attractive. Okay, let's answer some questions real quick because they're going crazy. And then we'll talk about some zip codes so you guys can go do your due diligence and start searching. Or you could call me and one of my team members could help you out with that. But we'll talk about that later. Okay. Hey, JT. Hey, Olivia. Hey, guys. Thanks so much for joining us live. If you're not watching this live and you're watching a replay, stay tuned. We're going to be talking through here some of the questions. Amber, Life of JT says he can personally vouch. Life of JT loves Amber and says she's amazing. So thank you for that.
Thanks, Life of JT.
Do you have to live in it? We answered that question. What's the down payment percentage needed? Nothing if you're using that 20 grand, baby, right? The percentage down is going to be dependent on the loan, right?
Well, it's dependent on the loan. So if it's FHA, it's 3%, but then the grant's going to cover it.
Right. So you're going to be covered
And then
by
if it's conventional, it says on here, it could go up to 10% of your down payment, depending on the price of your house.
So stay under the 10% mark and you'll have this completely covered.
Yeah.
Good question, though.
It's
really
a great
good question. Is there a qualifying criteria for that? Yes, we talked about it. Summerlin, question mark? I don't think Summerlin is any of these zip codes. There's some very close to Summerlin, and if you know anything about Vegas, any 5 minutes away is 5 minutes away. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 98.5. Okay. Love you guys. Love you too, JT. We love you. He's been renting the same place for 16 years. He knows the 3 years is going to go that. Oh, sorry, Robert. I'm sorry you don't qualify if the income or some of those other things don't meet your criteria, but call Amber anyway. You never know. I think you're already set up, though. I'm pretty sure we're looking at houses soon, if I'm not mistaken. DTI is based on gross income, question mark.
Yes, gross? DTI is based off of gross income.
Gross, so, not net.
Not net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So if you make an hourly rate, we're going to take the hourly times the amount of hours you work, like 40 hours, and before taxes or anything that comes out of it.
Yeah.
So, yes,
okay.
gross.
Someone is asking, how is the Mountains Edge Trail area? Mountains Edge is beautiful. It's a gorgeous master plan community. There's all kinds of development going on around it. A lot of dirt.
Central too. It seems
it's
like
so
you can
close.
Get to any side of town right there.
God, it's amazing. I don't know if those zip codes match up to this. My brain is not working right now. I'm having a hard time seeing.
I think this
go
one.
48. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna read the zip codes in a minute. We're just holding you to the end. I'm sorry, holding you to the end. Love you guys. Let's see. I can tell you from experience, Amber's amazing again. Thank you. You two work well together. I really enjoy your videos. The interaction and information is great. Thanks, Aisha, and I'm looking forward to meeting you too. Aisha says, oh, hey, Janice. Aisha says her Credit Karma score actually matched the company that ran her credit at that moment. That's awesome. Very unusual.
Sometimes it happens on occasion.
Yeah.
I've literally had some people that are 100 points low and some people that are 100 points high.
Wow. So Credit Karma is cool, but it's not meant for what she looks at, a totally different system. So that's why it's important to call. And there is, again, no judgment. So don't be afraid. There's no shame in our game. Like, we don't give a shit what your stuff looks like. Just call it, Right?
There isn't. I mean, we've all been through our stuff before. I can't say I haven't.
Everybody's had a life.
I haven't. Yeah, I can't say that. Yeah, we've all had a life.
Amber's lost everything before. I've lost everything before, and we've both figured out a way to rebuild, and we can help you do the same.
And we want to help other people do the same.
Okay, let's check. Can you guys give a few of the zip codes? Yes, ma'am. It's coming. Sorry. Finally got a job in Vegas. Awesome, JT. Stoked. You gals are real estate rock stars. Ted. Woo-hoo. Thank you.
Thank you.
So excited about free money. Sorry, I'm just looking for any questions. Sorry about that, guys. Does that mean the interest rate can skyrocket? Fixed rate means no. The interest rate stays the same.
No, it's going to be like once you lock it in. So how the grants work is that once you find the property, because I can't lock in any money until you're in contract in the property, and then I have to give you disclosures, and then we can send it into the grant program and lock in that money for you.
So whatever that
you have to find the program
is, right,
and be ready. And the whatever that day is, once I lock it in, you have that for 30 years.
That's a good question.
Great question.
Property taxes. Can you give me an example of what property taxes might look like?
On a resale house, because these are going to be resale houses that you're going to have to do on this program, I always estimate 0.75%, which I'm usually a little bit high on that.
No, not 75%. Let's hear that loudly. Sorry.
0.75%. So yeah, like you take 200,000 if that's the price of the house times 0.75%, divide by 12. So the taxes if you're from anywhere else, taxes like in Vegas
8%, 13%
are beautiful.
It's the beautiful
and honestly, the taxes are put on the house when the house is built. So if it's a little bit older, those taxes are a lot better than the estimate.
And they only assess them about every 3 to 5 years because there's
and they can only go
a little bit short staffed.
Yeah, so. They are. And they can only go up a certain amount each time that they do it too. So
there's limits.
They stay low.
If you're a homeowner that occupies the home, you can make sure that they've got you down as that, and then they won't be able to elevate it too much higher. It's really cool. Okay, let's see here. Property taxes. Look on Zillow. I don't know what that was, but Zillow's always going to be wrong. I'm just going to be real with you. If you want the real information, just call my team. We're happy to set you up on emails and get some zip codes and stuff. Get you set up. 400,000, 4% down, 30 years. How much is payments with taxes and insurance? Do you have your calculator in front of you? She's going to run those numbers for you. This is my friend. While she's doing that, we are going to keep answering questions. Somebody's asking $400,000, 4% down on the 30-year loan. What is that going to be? And then
let me pull out my 20-year calculator. I got ready.
Look at that. Brian is saying, if it works, don't mess with it. Brian is saying, Amber and the team are the best. Greg just got final approval on his transfer. That's awesome, Greg. Congratulations. Aisha, do the zip codes that are currently approved under this program change periodically, or are they set for a period of time? The zip codes are the zip codes are the zip codes, right?
And these zip codes are pretty much the same zip codes that I saw the last time.
Okay, cool. These are areas that they're probably looking to develop more or trying to grow. I don't really know why they choose them, but they did. So whatever their reasoning was.
I think because it's the hardest hit fund. So these are the areas that were hit the hardest
when the recession
during
happened.
the downturn.
That makes sense. Doesn't mean they're bad areas. In fact, I'm looking at a lot of really great zip codes here. So these are not bad areas of town or negative areas of town. These are just areas that are still recovering from the recession, and they're trying to give it a little love. So let's see. Amber, JT wants to know if you got his email about his job.
I sure did.
She got it. What minimum down payment do you need for an investment property to rent out? Isn't that usually
investment property is
that wouldn't apply here.
It's not. You're not going to get free money with it because this is only owner occupied. Investment property, you're going to need 20% down.
20% down.
A minimum of 20%.
Good to know. What's that payment on 400,000 with 4% down? This is awesome. This is awesome. We're on the go. We're making it.
And I'm estimating the rate because the rates do change daily.
Rates change daily.
Put that out there. But principal and interest on a $400,000 loan, you're at $18.6937. And then we'll just estimate about $50 for insurance. We'll estimate about $250 for taxes. And then there's mortgage insurance. So we're just going to assume somebody has a 740 or higher FICO score. The thing about this program too is the mortgage insurance is reduced. So you get a lower mortgage insurance than you do on a regular program because we're using the grant program. So we're at 216.37, and then I need to add mortgage insurance.
So we're looking 400,000, 4% down with this program, without whatever. We're just running numbers. Let's see the drum roll. All right.
So we're at about $2,200
for a $400,000 house. $2,200 all in, and that's just an estimate. That's
obviously.
Yeah, big time
we're estimating it, but yeah,
nice
to get $20,000 free money. Yeah.
Thomas says, I love your videos. We'll retire in Las Vegas in the near future. Hope you call, Thomas. We would love to help you. Yeah. Let's see what else we've got. Can you provide flight paths for the Las Vegas area? I do not know the answer to that question. Good question.
That's a great question.
I don't know the answer. I drive more than I fly. Let's just put it that way. What cap rates are you seeing on residential investment properties? Good question.
What cap rates? You mean like the interest rates? Is that what?
I don't know what he means, but good question. It's very interesting.
Question.
Ask if you could clarify. We'll be happy to answer that. Does this free money apply to cash buyers?
No, because you would need a loan if you're a cash buyer.
True.
So it's only for somebody that's going to do a loan.
That's a That's a good question, though. We have a lot of cash buyers coming in from California, from other parts of the world.
It's a great question.
What cap rates do free? Okay, here we go. Do you need earthquake insurance in Las Vegas? I don't think you do. I've never had anybody do it.
Well, I mean, there's people that will do different kinds of insurance, but
right. It's not required.
Yeah, no, it's not required. So you're not required to have any earthquake insurance. You can choose to have any kind of insurance policy added to your house that you want to have on it if you really want.
And there are some areas of town that do require flood insurance, but they're varying, and they're not really in the new areas that are growing. They're kind of in the bowl. So Las Vegas is a bowl. I like to do this for everyone. Las Vegas is a bowl. The Las Vegas Strip is in the bottom of the cereal bowl where the milk gathers, where we drink, right? And all the development is coming up on the outside edge of the bowl. So not that there aren't homes, and some of these zip codes are kind of down towards the center, but if they do fall into a flood zone, they would require flood insurance.
Yeah,
but
a lot of
only seen like
Vegas has done.
They've done a good
honestly
job.
In 17 years doing mortgages. I think I've done 2 with flood insurance.
I think I've had 2.
And
period.
most of them are in Pahrump.
Yeah, so
at least one of them was in Pahrump.
No is the answer. No is the answer. Okay. Both of you ladies look lovely tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you. We sure do appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Amber. Google flight paths. It's there. I Google the flight paths. It's there. Thank you, truly. I don't even know how to find it. Cap rate equals NOI, property purchase or selling price. He clarified that. So you want to go back up to the original question? So he says cap rate, what he was referring to, he says cap rate is NOI / property purchase or selling price. Does that make sense to you? Am I reading it wrong? Let me go by the original question.
It might be late though. Maybe I'm not understanding.
What cap rates are you seeing on residential investment properties? And then we said, what do you mean by cap rate? And he says cap rate equals NOI / property purchase or selling price.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
McLevin, if you could click that link, Amber would be happy to have that conversation with you offline. Thank you so much.
Yes,
no, we know what NOI is, net operating income. I don't know that we're clicking with what the question is. Sorry.
Because I think it would be determined by the house.
Yeah.
Like each house is going to be different as far as, the areas of town.
And the tax rate and all of the other stuff that comes into play.
Yeah. So it's not something that would be,
it's not like a blanket statement.
It's easy to answer. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? Okay. Thanks, ladies. Sorry, McLevin. I wish we could have done a better job with that. But if you need help, just click that link in the comments or down below. I'm moving. I thought first. You guys are awesome. These are great questions. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. I think we got most of them. I'll keep looking. Thank you, Cece. I saw that cute compliment. If you're watching this replay, though, let's just give you a little recap. And then I'm going to start talking about zip codes. I'm making them wait. Look at this. They're like, Lacey, oh, girl.
It's intense right now.
I know, it's awesome.
Do I need to put this in front of you?
Yes. So, recap. The hope brings you home. This is horrific. I'm already killing. I'm murdering the name. That free money thing we were talking about, that's what we're about to go down. Down payment assistance equal to 10% of the purchase price up to 20 grand. So we would want to maximize that money. Usable for your down payment and closing costs, which is amazing. Forgivable after 3 years, which means you can sell the house after 3 years. You do have to live there. Fixed rate. So once we lock that baby in, you're done. And then I'm going to talk, and then income limit up to $98,500 for the household. Home price must be below $400,000 or below 346.
345
for
depending
FHA.
On the program that you're
depending on the program.
Yeah.
Your score for FHA loans has got to be 660 or above, and your score for any other type of loan,
so good.
640. Thank you. I'm not going to do loan officer stuff because I don't do math, but
she's doing great though.
Must live in the home as primary residence. You cannot have another home in your name, so make sure that you transfer that to someone else's name or you sell it. And of course, all the other stuff that comes along with getting a loan approved, you can make sure all that. So with all that being said, get a pen out because I'm going to run through some of the zip codes. And of course, guys, I'm going to probably put it in the description of the video. So once we're done and it saves, I'll go back in and edit that description and I'll add these zip codes so you know. I don't know if you've noticed that I've been doing some zip code tour videos. So these are going to be the next ones on my list. So stay tuned. We're going to try to run through and do these as quickly as we can so that we can show you guys what these zip codes look like. Okay, ready? 89030, 89048, 89060, 89101, 89102, 89103, 89104, 89106. You thought I was going to go to 5. I didn't. 89107, 89108, 109, 110, and then you go to 89115, 89119, used to live there, 89120, also used to live there, 89121 and 89122. I lived in both of those areas as well. 89146 is a really hot area. Actually, it's a really good neighborhood, or a good growing neighborhood. 89156 and 89169. Did you get it? Did you get it all?
That's a lot of zip codes.
It's a lot. Hence the reason we waited till the very end. I'm sure we lost like everybody during that process. As soon as I said I was going to put it in. Truly lives in 89119. That's awesome. So all of these zip codes, you know, have different features and fun things to learn about them. I'm going to try to do as many zip code tours as I can. I am one human, so give me a minute, but I'm working on it. If you have a specific question about any of these zip codes, if you want to know what your debt to income ratio is, if you're interested in learning what your real FICO score is when it comes to doing a loan, right? Click the link below, baby, and we will help you out.
Yes, we will.
Don't contact me on Instagram. Don't go to my Facebook, because some of you fools like to do that. You like to not click the link below. You like to go find me in 19 other places. That's really difficult to track down. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you want to hear from us right away, click on the link, and we'll be happy to get back to you. Amber's awesome. You can see, you know, if you look at our comments on this video, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it as a replay, you got to know this woman is rad. And all these people are also just saying, hey, this girl is amazing.
You.
And you really are. She
was making me feel so good.
She loves you guys so much. She called me and said, oh my God, we have to go. We have to call these.
This kind of information stuff that just needs to go out.
It is 7:38 p.m. We need.
Is it that late?
It is. I need a cocktail, or I need some chips and salsa, or I need some more chocolate.
We love our chips
something.
and salsa.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, if you have any questions at all, please go down, click that link in the description or in the comments over here, and we'll see you soon. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm excited.
Because we heart money and free. I couldn't fit free, so we heart free money. Thanks again, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.